Hello guys, new episode of Beltmatic. I've been progressing a lot, now level 23. So I've unlocked several things on the way. I think we had the multiplier, but not the subtractor yet, divider. So they do exactly what they mean. Exponentiator means that you will be able to have so you see that's the subtraction. The exponentiator is this, so it's a to the power of b. Okay, so once I got the exponentiator, which was fast, we got access to, how can I say, powers of 10. That's why I was interested in. So compared to when we left, so I've decided to make some automated, not automated machine, but some thing that I can reproduce, so that I can get how can I say, some, like, be able to create a number. Let's take a number like, for example, 8868. So 8, this one is 8 times 1000, which is 8 times 10 power 3. This one is 8 times 10 power 2. This one is 6 times 10, and this is 8. So basically we can make a machine that has basically, how do we make tens is 2 times 5. There's no 10 on the board as far as I know. So 2 times 5 makes 10. And then power 2, 3, 4, 5, all the way to 9 is, I mean, they're everywhere on the board. So I made a big monster at the beginning. So I reused, you remember this one? I reused this one to multiply, so 2 by 5. So here basically I'm thinking about using all the available nodes here from 2 and 5. Okay, I mean all the slots available, so that we get in total 12. So we should be able to make 12 bells having 10s on it, and so after that we can put to any power we want. So this one, all of these are just making 10s. They're all making 10s. That's their main purpose. And then the first 10 is power 1. So power 1 is nothing. So we bypass there. Here we have the exponential. So this is power 2, power 3, power 4, power 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. All right. So the reason why I've not plugged... there's one I did not plug, I believe. I did not plug all of these because I found out that basically we have a maximum, which is how can I say, let me see, where did I see that? Yes, here. So you see here we have 10 to the power of 9, and then when we get 10 to the power of 10, we actually reaching the max capability of the number, the biggest number I think in the game probably. As you can see, 10 power 11 gives this one, so it's basically probably max integer in whatever format they're using internally. But that, when I build this, I plan for using the whole node, so we would be able to go to the power of 11, but in the end we did not need it. There's also a 10 that I used to make 10 to the power of 10. But anyway, so this is like the full machine, not fully cabled, because like I told you, these numbers are going to be too big. So here, as you can see, we have the powers of 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. All right. And down there, we for each digit, this is 1 digit, this is the unit, and then this is tens, this is 100, this is 1000, this is 10,000, this is 100,000. For each of them, we have the numbers here coming from 1 to 9, so we can decide what. Each time I have a new number, maybe already have some number available. Let me see. 3611 right now we're making. So, like you see, the unit is 1. This is 1. This is 3. This is 6. And then they being each one of the different digit is connected to a different multiplier. So after that, we just need to multiply the digit by the power of 10 that correspond to this one. You see, this is linked to the 100,000, linked to the million. This is, and etc. all the way to the left. So we're probably not gonna. Yeah, I think I did not go beyond 9 as well, because like I said, this is the maximum. The next one will be the maximum, so we probably have what we want on this one. Like 2, 7, something like this, so no need to go beyond that. We should be able to make any number. So whenever I have a new number that I want to build, I'm just linking whatever I want to link. Okay, this one stays linked. Okay, this is this is just going to multiply the digit by the power of 10 corresponding to the position. And then we get already that. We only need to sum the whole chain, daisy chain, the sum, basically. All right. So we have two. Yes, we have 2 challenges. Is about how do we drive the output? How can I say? We have one big output, and then there is no condition so far, as far as I know. In the game, maybe later, but for now there's no condition, so we don't have any way of having like switches or whatever. So what I built is 2 things. First is as you can see right now, we're building 4 digit. This is the one we're making right now. I used some priorities as well, but it was not efficient enough because how can I say, at some point the belt would be flooded by things coming from this side if there was some things missing in the middle, and it would not work. So for that reason, you take the number of digits you have and you break just before the force adder. So this way anything behind is gonna fill, but they're not gonna enter the main flow, and only the ones made in the last one would go in. That is why we have only correct numbers here, and we don't get flooded by 3 digits, 2 digits, or even 1 digits, because at some point I was no, I did not include it on the loop. Yeah, because I probably thought that it's included in the smaller versions of this one that are built. So that's for this. And the second subtle thing that we had is the 0. So there's 2 ways of making 0. So first I thought about, okay, 1 minus 1 will make 0. That is true, but I didn't want to eat a digit first, because I only bring 1 1. So if I do a subtraction on the same line, actually I don't only bring 1 1, I bring a lot of 1s. But for now, I don't want to be consuming 2 lanes for no reason. Why do we have several? It's because I estimate that there's very little chance we get more than 5 times the same digit in the same, so that we can max out at least 1 belt. Okay, so maybe you're considering, like, wondering, is it enough? How long does it take? So if the belt speed increase, we produce more. So whenever I feel that it's taking too long to upgrade the level, we may do another extra thing, but for now it's fine. I could clone the whole thing here, but for now, yeah, let's stick to that. All right, we have a new DT4857. Okay, there's no zero in it. I'm gonna go back to what I was explaining. What was it again? 4857. So 4, 8, 5, and 7, and we're done. Normally we will nearly max out one belt. Okay, how many of it do we need? 11k. At the speed of the belt right now is it's few minutes basically, so we don't need to push it more than that. We should slowly see the change to the new numbers. It will, you see, we start to see a 4 in the front, 4, 6. It's gonna take a little time because they're not evenly balanced, so it's gonna take some time. Okay, so I was talking about the zero. So what is the second solution of the zero? So I built a bypass. So basically, what is zero? A zero is an addition we want to remove. So for example, if we have a 0 here, if the unit is 0, where's the unit? So if the unit is 0, yeah, and I forgot to do it here actually. So so this is for the unit. So what I did is, so if we have a 0, for now I didn't meet any unit 0, but basically if we have a unit 0, I need to bypass this sum, right? So we only want the tens to happen, and so let me think. I think I did not need to do that. In this case, we just need to block. And the tens, like the 50s, we want 50 out. So no, it's not exactly this we want to do. In this particular case of the unit, we want to bypass this one. So we want the 50 to directly go there, so it close to what I did before, I'm gonna do something like this. So this would allow us to bypass the unit if I link these two. Yes. So here there will be nothing from the unit, so nothing would enter. So the best way, we just need to link these two, and then it's gonna bypass the unit. Okay, and this is how we make 0. It's just about skipping one addition. Okay, so that was the... So as you can see, it's kind of fast already. It's been stabilized. We could consider duplicating everything to increase that. For now, it's fine. Okay. So I made a smaller version of this monster because so this is the level. How can I say? We have two kind of different things. I mean, two kind of numbers we're generating in the system. I mean, two kind of targets. The level target is gonna be temporary. So once we made that number, it's not gonna be used anymore afterwards. So there's no point in, how can I say, we want the big machine and just focusing on advancing the level. But for all these ones, which we also require, because as you can see now we need 11,000, the best way to increase this is to increase the speed here. Okay, so for all the secondary elements, they're gonna be required on several levels. So as you can see, right now we have 3 times 6, so 18 different numbers we want to be building. Okay, and for that reason we want to do some machines that are still how can I say still have the capability to generate any number, so using the power of tens basically, but we want smaller machines because these numbers are kind of small for now. We don't want the big machine. The big machine is going to be used the entire game, I believe, but these ones are, the numbers are small enough to just build them with the specific machines. So how did I do? So we keep the idea about a power of 10, but we just consider that this entrance, these inputs here, so this is the unit, 10, 100,000, 10,000, 100,000, and million. So these ones we just connect to whatever we need because it's gonna be, we need it static because it's gonna last for several levels. So this one have the capability to generate a number that have 7 digits, which we not even at right now. We're barely at 4, and we can see that we will only reach 5 when we reach level 30. So definitely not anytime soon. Right now we're even closer to 3 digits. So this one have 7 capability. This one have 5 capability. This one have 4 capability, and this one have 3 capability. Okay, in terms of number of digits. So the left have focus. So the top is more generalist, and the left is more focusing on. It's more focusing on improving upgrading the components that we have. As you can see, these ones are being made already from the automatic machines. Some of them are not being produced anymore for some reason. I know it's because they injected on a belt later. So right now you see we have a 3-digit machine, 3-digit, 3-digit, 3-digit. We have 4 machines. Why is that? It's because the 3-digit machine is actually requiring 2 times 5 and also 3 times 2. You see, because there's the 2 that go for the exponent, and there's another 2 that's being, there's the 2 that make the 10. It's 2 times 5, 2 times 5, and also the power of 2, which make the 100. Okay. So this is why we can maximum on 1, 2, and 5 node. We can only make 4 like this one. Why are they split like this? Because there's some node that may be interesting, so I'm avoiding as much as possible this. Because at some point, if they're not used anymore, maybe we can transform them, convert them to make other numbers. Okay, so now you see we're going fast enough. The goal of first we're gonna cut off things that are not being used anymore. 85, 29. When you arrived on the video, you probably noticed that we upgraded a lot of things. So that is because I just finished that part before I started the video. So many of them, 4 different upgrades were getting ready. Now we have, if you see, we have, we start to have like 40 cheat things. So we probably want to be building a new nest using able to make 40 cheat. Okay, so that's gonna be the goal of this video, I believe. And let's turn off anything that is not being used. 85 and 29. 85, 29. Let's see. 85 is here. So where does it come from? And 29. Okay, I see it's being mixed in this one. Now it's pure 29. And here we are. Let's break it. So why do I do that? Is because the hub's input is limited and we want to have as many lanes available as possible. So up. Okay, so like we said in the next numbers, actually, I'm probably gonna make some space before we move on. Yeah, what you didn't see is just before I got the exponentiator, I already started to find out that the numbers we were building for the levers were never being reused. So I had a lot of subtractor multipliers and adders there so that I can use what we built before. And then eventually I found out that, yeah, there's no need to build anything from before. Let's just focus on, making something more general so that we can build any number we need. And like the game's gonna be easier afterwards. I think I'm going to destroy anything that is static. 285 still being used. Okay. So we have 4 new numbers that we're interested in. Let's find a 5 and 2. So these 2. Oh, sorry. All of this is starting by a multiplication of 2 by 5. So for now, that's how we're making 10. But we can very well use 6 and 4 to make 10, or by addition. It's totally possible as well. For now, I'm just using multiply. It's just a arbitrary decision. So let's find an area that have 2 and 5. I see 2 and 5 here. Maybe we can start building around here. There's also 2 here and 5 here as well. So maybe okay, let's do these 2 first. So 5 and 2. Okay, and one last for the exponent. So you may wonder why there's some random stick here. Is because this is exponent 1, which is useless. And this is exponent 2, so I know exactly where to link. And that we need a 2. That's what it means. Okay, this one's plugged. Let's do the same for the other direction. Alright, first one. Here we go. And then let's do the 5s. Okay, 5 in the other direction. Let's try to avoid any number if we can. So if we need a 1, we can use it. Alright, as you can see, it's already building hundreds and tens. So now only remaining thing is the inputs down there, the digits. So the two that we're looking for are 959. 959. Let's find a 9. 9. Looks like the closest here. Okay. And 5. We have 5 here. Let's reuse this one because there's so many 5s in the area anyway. So again, 959. Done. We got 959, and now the second one is no. Oh, okay, my bad. We have 3 numbers that are okay, that are bigger than that. Okay, so we need to bring 3 machines that can take 4 digits. Namely this one. That can produce 4 digits. Is there any 3 around? I don't want to be stealing all the 3s. Okay, maybe here is good. So 1, 2. There's several 1s here, so it will be fine. Okay, so now the quantity of things to link is a bit more complicated. 5 here, 5 here, 2 here. Okay, so many 5 around here. Okay, let's link the 5 first. Now we need a 2. I would like to find another 2. There's one here. This one is blocked, so it means that we're not using any of it anymore. So we got a 2 that was here. Okay. Okay. The 2 is linked. Wait. Because I need a 3 here. This is exponent 3. So we get 1,000. I make 1,000 from this. Okay. Okay, 2. Okay, the 2 are linked. Only need the 5 now. Okay, there's another one up there as well. Need to link the 2s here. So what is the closest 2? Probably this one. We have a lot of 4, so let's just roll over this one. Two, 3, and 4. Okay. This one's filled. This one's filled. Just this one needs to be filled. What about the small one? 959. 959. Perfect. All this is not being used anymore. Second exit, third exit. And fourth exit. Okay, so we have power, power, power. This one's already done. So the first number we're interested in is 1159. One. 5 and 9. So 1 1 5 and 9 is coming. Second number is 3916. So I'm breaking this one because we flood the number of digits. Remember, it's the quantity of digit minus 1, and we break it just before. So that it doesn't get flooded, only the the 4-digit base thing. We move forward. Okay, again, 3916. Three. Nine. One. And 6. Okay, last one is 3101. So three. One, 0, and a 1. Here. So this one is to be bypassed. So I think I just need to do this. No? Oh, wait. The 10s that are to be bypassed. So I'll let this one pass through. Correct. It's slightly different from the big machine because I have reorganized this one to make it more compact. So this bridge is a bit different. Okay, let's see if we get what we want. 3101. So we got 1159. 959. 3101. 3916. It's perfect. We need only to bring it to the hub now. Let's clean up things that are static. None of this is moving anymore, which means they're not being used anymore. just trash it. It's true for this too. Same all the way here. This doesn't move as well. Okay. So we have one line green. Just making sure I have do I have a copy of this one? Yes, okay. Very well. All this here is frozen as well. Same here. It's cleanup time. All right, level is done. 5670. Five, 6, 7, and 0. So we bypass here. Mm. Six 670, correct. Five six 670. 670. Okay, good. Back to AFK. So I was linking everything here. We have 4 lanes here. This one's 3. Maybe this one, instead put it here. So this one's not being used anymore. This one's saturating, which is not good. One for one. Okay, the 4 lanes to the left. These 4 are ready. Okay, now we can just chill. Anything ready? Not yet. I think I'll build another machine. So that we level up faster. Everything's going up. So what I wished we had right now is like in Shapers, a special layout or layer where you can automatically detect the numbers. Like how do we get programmatically, how do we get like stick this number? We could have it as input, and then you just need to basically, if you want to know this number, you divide by 1000 by 10 power 3, and you do what is called a modulo. You modulo 10 it, so you do the same with each of them. You divide this one by 100, you're gonna get 56, and you modulo it by 10, so that you get